RAVN virus is a close relative of the much more commonly known Marburg virus. RAVV causes Marburg virus disease in humans and non-human primates, a form of viral, hemorrhagic fever. RAVV is a select agent. World Health Organization Risk Group for Pathogen. National Institutes of Health, National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases Category A Priority Pathogen. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Category A Bioterrorism Agent, and listed as a biological agent for export control by the Australia Group. Use of term RAVN virus was first described in 1996. Today, the virus is classified as one of two members of the species Marburg virus, which is included into the genus Marburvirus family Filaviridae, order Mononegavirales. The name RAVN virus is derived from RAVN and the taxonomic suffix virus. Note RAVN virus is pronounced Ravn Ravn Vahiruhs in English phonetic notation, according to the rules for taxon naming established by the International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses. The name RAVN virus is always to be capitalized, but is never italicized, and may be abbreviated. Previous designations. RAVN virus was first introduced as a new subtype of Marburg virus in 1996. In 2006, a thorough whole genome analysis of all Marburviruses revealed the existence of 5 distinct genetic lineages. The genomes of representative isolates of 4 of those lineages differed from each other by only 0 to 7.8% on the nucleotide level, whereas representatives of the 5th lineage, including the new subtype, differed from those of the other lineages by up to 21.3%. Consequently, the 5th genetic lineage was reclassified as a virus, RAVN virus, distinct from the virus represented by the 4 more closely related lineages, Marburg virus. Virus inclusion criteria. A virus that fulfills the criteria for being a member of the species Marburg virus is a RAVN virus if it has the properties of Marburg viruses and if its genome diverges from that of the prototype Marburg virus. Marburg virus variant Musok by 10% but from that of the prototype RAVN virus by an LT 10% at the nucleotide level. Disease. RAVV is one of 2 Marburviruses that causes Marburg virus disease in humans. MVD due to RAVV infection cannot be differentiated from MVD caused by MARV by clinical observation alone, which is why the clinical presentation and pathology of infections by all Marburviruses is presented together on a separate page. In the past, RAVV has caused the following MVD outbreaks. Virology. RAVV is basically uncharacterized on a molecular level. However, its genomic sequence, and with it their genomic organization and the conservation of individual opened reading frames, is similar to that of Marburg virus. It is therefore currently assumed that the knowledge obtained for MARV can be extrapolated to RAVV and that all RAVV proteins behave analogous to those of MARV. Ecology. In 2009, the successful isolation of infectious RAVV was reported from caught healthy Egyptian rusets. This isolation, together with the isolation of infectious MARV, strongly suggests that Old World fruit bats are involved in the natural maintenance of Marburviruses. Further studies are necessary to establish whether Egyptian rusets are the actual hosts of RAVV and MARV or whether they get infected via contact with another animal and therefore serve only as intermediate hosts. popular culture. In the non-fiction thriller The Hot Zone, Richard Preston describes the first case of RAVV infection in 1987 in a Danish boy he calls Peter Cardinal. In the NBC drama Chicago Fire, a suicide bomber infected with RAVN detonates a grenade in the emergency room of Chicago Med.